in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the New York Jets. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And away we go from East Rutherford. Hardy on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Here we go, son.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good for a New York first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Don't jump.
Fields on first down. Headed out right. Throw right side. Caught by Wilson. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Gain 15 there. And that's good for a Jets first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
He had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This one's caught. Smith has it. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
It's caught at the 4. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Keyshawn Nixon on the return. Packers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, set.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Get set, huh?
Takes the handoff, now Love. Buying some time left. Completes this one to Kraft. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Come on, set. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Numbers pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Yellow. Cut.
Play action. Love. Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Slide. 97. Set. Ready.
Sticking in the air. Love. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish off their opening drive. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers start off well to tie things 7-7.
Joey Sly set.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Hardy on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Fields to throw. Send the screen here for Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Rob Flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Fields out of the gun. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Fields on third. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. And the Packers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready up.
So first down from the 41.
Cut, cut.
Now Love on the play fake. Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Options are open here. It's second and inches.
Set.
Play fake, it's Love. Finds his fullback. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On the double.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
43 rail.
They'll run. Jacobs. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. New York to the line. 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he'll pull his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
It's now 2nd and 6.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They are facing 2nd down deep on their own end. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. The 50. The 30. Mason Taylor. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. 14. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Jaden Reed to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Check White. Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Set.
Love from the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Buying some time right. He's got it deep downfield. And he will get this inside the 30.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. That is exactly why you rally to the football. You got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That's the line he's going to... Oh, fumbled it. But it looked like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover. They keep possession.
Recovered by the offense.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this.
Here we go.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And forget this first down. He's made it. Got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. But defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line, man. Were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside. And kept them from reaching the chains.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Completed left side to Smith. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
He's got Smith again. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Even 25 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first down, here comes Hall. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
They give on second to Hall. They drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Throwing on first down, Fields. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. It's the Jets holding the lead at MetLife.
Here we go.
On first and 10, it's Fields. Toward the sideline and caught by Wilson. Looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here we go.
Fields looking to throw. Brought in. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Flushed out of the pocket. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
On the return, here comes Reed. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ready.
Bring Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now Love. Finds him on the crossing route. On the move, past the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. We've set it downs from the 37.
First down, Green Bay.
60 red. 60 hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
That's another Packers first down.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Love. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
Fight 60.
That's another Packers.
From the red zone now. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. 2nd and goal now. 5 yards more difficult following that penalty. Stick it in the air. Love. Forced that to his right. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Packers making a one-score game before halftime. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. No change to the call on the fields. That play's going to remain a touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Packers cut it to a field goal game.
14.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
Here we go. Move to the ankles. Tonight.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He's on the crosser. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The 50-yard line.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
From the gun, it's Hall. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. On the return, here comes Reed. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Jaden Reed on the return. The Packers take over first and 10. At their own
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Let's set.
Play action. Love. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 25. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead right away in half number 2. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Packers take a 4-point lead.
Jets 17. Joey Slye set to
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10.
Hey, 10. Here we go. Right.
Fields to throw it. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
43-yard line.
Right.
Fields on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. Racing down the left side. And he can't get there, but what a game. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Jets, first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hey, 551. Right.
Allen runs in for the New York touchdown. The Jets grab the lead on their first series of the half. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets push their lead to 3. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. On the return, here comes Reed. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Packers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Ready.
Play fake, it's Love. Looking to his fullback now. And this is scooped up by the Jets. Won't manage anything after the recovery, so that is where they'll take over. To the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. On second down, Jacobs. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. A little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to go right through you.
Sorry, Lane hit it quick. Call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. We pause now for an injured player, and that looks like Josh Jacobs, who's hurt after that play and in need of a look from the training staff. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Set, hut, ready.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They've got first down here from the 36.
First down.
Trouble, 38. Let's set.
Handoff here to Jacobs. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Again, a run with Lloyd. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Ready?
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers take a 3rd quarter lead. Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers take a 4-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 331, 331.
Out of the shotgun. Fields. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Continuing to move past the 45. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets push their lead to 3. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jayden Reed on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw. Here's Love. That's complete to Musgrave. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Ready.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
That right there, Kate, that just shows the level of preparedness this defense had coming into the game. They recognized the jet sweep from the start and then nailed it right at the line of scrimmage.
It's cut right side by Watson. And they get this down to the 28. Gain of 15 there. And it'll give the Packers the first.
That's another Packers first down.
Let's go now.
Gain of 15.
Set.
First down.
Lloyd running dead ahead. Running in the red zone. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Packers take a lead just before the end of the third. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Packers take a 4-point lead. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
This, our last play of the quarter.
Here we go. Right.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. He rolls to his right. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Hey, here we go. Go.
Fields out of the gun. Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Here we go. Good. Sit high.
Lone back gets the handoff, and he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Here we go. Hey, kid, lose your PA, set. Stay high.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Up. Here we go, sit high. Hey, Monday. Right.
No throw, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Here we go, sit. Green 19, yes, yeah.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second and 10. Love trying again. That one's cut along the left sideline. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
Hand off here to Lloyd. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First and 10.
Easily add the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they take this in for the score. The Packers now lead by 10. Marshawn Lloyd with a touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Hardy on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Here we go. Man. Hey, kid. West right zip.
Looking to throw Fields. This is a heater going deep. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. Now, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. As he records the first interception of his young career.
Obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Sends this brought in deep down the sideline. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown. The Packers have likely locked up the win right there. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Packers push their lead to 18. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Hardy on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's a screen play for Allen. And this one does not go far.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
This is Allen on second. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it third down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Green 19. Test. Watch right. Tonight.
Fields now on third. This one's caught. Smith has it. Will have the first down and even more. Keeps himself upright. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets make it an 11-point ball game.
49. Jets 38.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Nixon now to return it. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22.
Ready up.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Check.
On the give, it's Lloyd. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Packers nearing their first win of the season. Going to the ground again on first. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
36-yard line.
Let's go now. 50, green.
They run once more with Lloyd. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Ready.
All right, trying to pick this up with a jet sweep. He has the Packer first down. And Brock, that should be enough to win this game.
I love that jet sweep for so many different reasons, Kate. But I really love when you get your athlete coming across, building up speed, so you can take off once that edge is set. He gets it upfield, turns that type of run into a highlight reel run.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And it was a game for fans of